Hi, my name is David Gross and I'm with My Town Roofing. I'm a project manager here and I'm going to share with you the 5 most common ways that your roof is going to leak. Now we've gathered this data from thousands of roof inspections, and here is the first, and I hope this helps. Number 1 is overflowing gutters. Sometimes when I approach a house for a roof inspection, I've noticed that the gutters have started to overflow. And this is very common. Let's imagine that this is your gutter. Let's say the edge of the roof is here. Over time, the roof sheds this gravel material and it will drop right into the gutter. Now, without general maintenance and inspections, what happens is the gutters get clogged, the water rises, and it's forced back into the house, which causes leaks, sometimes on the sides of the walls. So, number 1. Let's talk about number 2. Number 2 are your pipe boots. Now, there's a good chance that you have 1 or maybe even up to 7 of these on your home. 90% of the homes here in this region, they have this material. What this does is this ensures a leak-free plumbing system, basically. The problem is this is made of rubber, and your roof is typically made of shingles. This rubber material doesn't last as long as your shingles. So what we see is a roof that's over 10 years of age, this starts to get brittle. Now it's common for general maintenance practices to have these replaced after 10 years because this gets brittle, it cracks, it dries out, it just doesn't last as long as the rest of the roof. So if your roof is over 10 years old, give us a call, we'll inspect it. Let's talk about number 3. Number 3 is very common, and this is sometimes people just leave this alone. This is a missing shingle. This is a portion of the shingle, but what you see without this on your roof is a big black square, maybe hole, maybe you could even see wood. Good thing to do is every time you check the mail, just take a look up, see if you have any missing pieces. Or if you notice that your neighbor has some, there's a good chance that you may too. What happens is if you have missing pieces that are supposed to shed water, that sometimes forces water back into the roof, which would cause the brown stains on the ceiling. Let's talk about number 4. Number 4 is a rusted nail. Now, on average, there's about 10 to 12,000 nails in every single roof. Sometimes they're not in the perfect place. They're not placed perfectly. Okay, what happens over time, and this is again roofs that age, sometimes these are exposed to water. Okay, so this is a roofing nail. If this is exposed to water long term, over time, these nails and water, they rust. Sometimes, or all the time, what happens is it forces water down into the ceiling. So what you'll see if you have a roof leak that's caused by a nail, it's a small leak over time, and it just gets worse and worse and worse until most people do something about it. This is very, very common. And let's talk about the last one. The last one, now we'll start with the average age of a roof here in the Mid-South is going to be around 20 years. We've got hot summers, we've got cold winters. Most of these roofs are built for 30 years, but we just don't get that lucky to get as much life out of them. Once they start to age, just like this paper, they become brittle and they tear easily. What that means is any imperfection at all in the roof is going to be compromised. Now, if your roof is getting older or you've noticed a couple stains on the ceiling, give us a call. Most roofs are repairable. Sometimes we even have to replace them, and that's okay. Very, very normal. Now, if you need us, you could always give us a call at 901-834-7663 or visit us on the website at www.mytownroofing.com. You can book a call, book an appointment that works best for your schedule. Thanks a lot.